Ok. Dobbiamo andare tecnicamente qui adesso.
What?
Sigma's BP is...
Negative!
Ribbon salve.
Sigma, what's wrong with your hand? There's something white on it. The structure of the bones in your arms isn't anything close. Your arms are cybernetic.
Gotta hand it to you. È l'achievement che abbiamo preso.
What?
Sid, what are you saying?
Looks like you finally gave up. Whatever. I was just about to flip the switch. Hey, don't rush me. Okay, you've got 9 BP now.
Yes?
Well, what do you say? Want to come with?
I will remain here.
Why?
I cannot abandon Sigma. But... I understand.
Great! Glad we got that settled. Shall we go?
No! Stop!
The number 9, it will remain open.
It's been fun. Peace!
I promise to call for help in return. Please, do not give...
Huh?
No, per una volta.
Hey! What are you doing, you bastard? The door's gonna close! Go! Go! Let me go! Hey! What the hell is this? Why are you doing that? I kept my promise! What? Shit! Stop screwing around! I have to get out of here! I'm not going to let my sacred mission get fucked up by some self-righteous idiot!
Sigma, stop! That's enough! Please, you have to let... The door's going to shut on you if you don't let...
You're an idiot right up until the... Just hurry up and... You senile old...
The number this ends. Thank you. As the game is over. Escape, please.
Sigma! Sigma!
Finally awake. I guess they carried you out here after you passed out. Well, I wasn't there to see. I was out, just like you. But I was in the AB room. That bastard Kay. He punched me in the stomach. I can't believe him. He didn't want me voting, so... Yes.
On the other side of the... with Dio.
You told him to go, remember?
Is your arm okay? I heard what happened. Cybernetic arms. I can't say I'm surprised. I was starting to get a feeling something was up with you.
What's up?
I'm right here.
Yup, thanks to you. You got the medicine from that jerk D. Luna gave it to me, and now I'm better. Thanks. You're the best, mistress. You saved my life.
It was completely the opposite of what... We're not infected. The rest of the world... That means this place isn't a quarantine facility. It's more like a...
Well, we don't know anything for sure. I thought the same thing you did, but then Sigma pointed out a couple of discrepancies.
Comunque tecnicamente ancora ci mancano all'incirca 10 o 11 achievement, quindi non so come facciamo a prenderli. Ne sono ancora abbastanza un bordello di cose da prendere.
Maybe someone anticipated the I don't know who. Probably Zero. Anyway, they grabbed us before the pandemic, then they put us in the But then, after a while, he got bored, so he decided to have us play this game to kill... Well, we don't actually know if there is poison in this bracelet. You're the only one who's gotten injected, and when you did, it was only... No, that's not what I mean. That can't be it. I'm sure there's tubocurarine in the bracelets. The Atom's analysis confirmed it. But what if the Atom is lying? If you're going to do that, then we don't have anything to base any spec. You could say that the newspaper article was fake, or that the Latin journal wasn't real.
Or the journal was real, but my translation was... No, my translation was accurate. I'm just making the point that once you start talking about this stuff being fabricated, it doesn't stop. I don't think Zero is doing this just to take the piss out of a lime.
What?
I was just trying to stress that I don't think Zero would do this to pass... However, I do think Clover has that someone did anticipate this. That part seems reasonable.
Well, if the virus was spread on purpose, then I could see how that might make sense.
Yeah.
It's not like Noah put all the animals on his ark after the flood happened. He went around before the rain started falling to gather them all up, right?
Are you saying that we were rescued because we're all that's left of humanity?
We were brought here because someone knew there would be a pandemic that would turn us into an endangered species? Does that mean we're supposed to repopulate the planet?
Wow. Ah, quindi è il finale cattivo di
Game's over.
Danganronpa.
There's no point to any of this now.
No, that's not true. The game might be over, but we've still got a lot of unanswered questions. In fact, we've got...
So, are those answers going to open the number 9 door? It's all over. Why we're stuck here doesn't mean 8 of us aren't leaving, ever. That's all that...
You're in...
Yeah.
Hey, what if the old lady is zero?
But that would mean the person in charge of all this was murdered by somebody.
Maybe she wasn't
Huh?
Are you saying she was infected with radical sick and killed herself?
Maybe she was killed and then someone carried her and...
Well, maybe we should go take a look at her one more time. Maybe we missed something.
Bello come lui, come Sigma sia in discrepanza. Prima pensa, ripopoliamo, ci sono l'unico che può, il fertile qui. E poi no, soprattutto perché è morta, non mi sembra giusto toccarla. Cioè, adesso se la fa...
Looks like an ID card for this place. Since it's got her picture on it, I'd say it's a safe bet the card is hers. Nope, you? Well, actually it says pass equals Joopy doll. So I'm guessing Joopy doll is a password of some sort. Beats me. Yeah.
E questo presumibilmente conferma la cosa del viaggio, cioè del salto temporale.
Alice! Alice!
Oh no!
What are you planning to do with...
Adesso lo fa? Veramente adesso se l'è preso?
Goodbye.
Ok. Un po' perché che finale di qualche an equal and opposite reaction. Ok. Questo non lo definirei mai il finale di Quark, però va bene. E infatti, cioè, solo perché è stato bene non vuol dire che è il suo finale. Non è che ci ha detto qualche cosa di lui. Ma facevano prima mettere tipo, secondo me il finale, quello lì dove lui metteva la lettera come finale di Quark, è un finale dove diciamo c'era qualche spiegazione in più da Temmio oggi stesso come finale suo. Sì, ma non ha senso però rispetto a cosa? Rispetto a ad Alice. Cioè secondo me. E quindi questo è il finale di Luna.
Hey, Sigma! Are you insane? Why the hell did you choose Ally?
Anche perché ci sono un sacco di cose che Temmio oggi ancora non ci ha detto. Ora sappiamo che presumibilmente la vecchia è Akane. Sempre se non c'è qualche plot twist finale che ormai non mi aspetto più. Anche se tecnicamente molte cose le ho già sbagliate.
That's odd. We came out the moment there's no way she could have... Then she let the system...
Results from please.
Yeah, let's go have a look.
Tecnicamente qua stiamo lasciando morire Quark, se non è già morto. Mi sa che forse già è morto però. Anche se effettivamente non stanno spiegando dove lo vanno a buttare Quark ogni volta che scompare da tutte le zone. Ed è una cosa che a me non piace più di tanto, Che penso sia un bel buco di trama perché scompare completamente per quasi 4 route, mi pare.
Points have been assigned. Please check your bracelet to see your up.
Yeah, that means all those penalties are meaningless. Why did Luna show up? I mean, we've got our 9 BP. Alright, what do you want to do, Sigma? Do you want to leave? You sure? Well, that's a relief. I was hoping you'd say that. Now let's get moving. We need to find Quark. Luna.
The Ambidex round 4. Star keys.
Perché vi guardate i bracciali se non vi servono? Non la dovete fare sta roba.
Alright, let's go.
Quindi il finale vero tecnicamente è quello di Fi. Che finisce di nuovo che li incula, vero? Che sarebbe strano perché tecnicamente abbiamo fatto, cioè ci siamo secondo il suo punto di vista fidati di lei, allora, cioè mettendo a lei di nuovo. Ok, questo si poteva
there's
sapere.
something I wanna... There are 3 doors here. You, Alice, and Luna went through the one on the right. That took you to the golf... Take a look. See the lock? Yeah. There's only one person who could. All right, let's head in. I think they're treatment.
Ok, e qui è spiegato dove ha messo Quark. Però nelle altre route che qua già c'erano stati, che lui
One of them is
scompariva
lit
a
up.
caso completamente, mica l'hanno spezzettato a pezzettini e l'hanno messo nei muri.
The glass is all fogged up. I can't really see. Yeah.
Ma se lo sono messi in spalla oppure sono partiti a caso?
This is it.
Ah, ok.
Ready? What's wrong? You're supposed to say. What the hell? You want to stay here? What if Luna kills you too? Think about it. Alice, Clover, Tenmyoji. There's a good chance Luna killed all of them. Why doesn't remember what we saw in Clover's. And what's that the same number? Where did we find the old woman? And if you're right, her brain... That means she could have easily moved that crane. She could have used it anytime she wanted. Exactly. She must have moved the A. Alice noticed it right away. At the very least, that would mean Luna had a reason to try and kill her. She could also have murdered Dio. Remember their star keys? Luna must have taken them, which puts her in the room with Dio. You understand. I admit none of this evidence, but look at our options. Who do you think is the most likely to be the murderer? Think this through, Sig. Luna's a golem. That means she's a robot that's part of this facility, designed to do. If what you said about golems and the central computer is true, she's basically a puppet of zero G. There isn't really much of an argument to be made. The only option is to leave her here and...
Have you ever heard of the 3 laws of robotics?
Quindi tecnicamente qui c'era un altro sottospecie di lucchetto.
A robot without the 3 laws is just a bunch of metal and plastic.
Damn, don't scare me like that. Okay, I'm going to open it.
Ma... Cioè, cosa è servito sta cosa di capire che effettivamente lei non può fare del male a qualcuno per le 3 leggi della robotica?
Yeah, I guess it's time we got out of here. Let's go.
The number 9 door, it will remain.
Sigma! What the hell are you... Get back here!
Oh, you don't mean you're going to go find Luna? God damn it, Sigma! Think about what you're doing! Sigma, listen to me! You can't do this!
Ma perché dirgli sta cosa che ti sei ricordato e basta? E l'ha andato a cercare?
The number this ends. Thank you. As the escape, please.
Ah, lo stanno aspettando nel giardino.
You knew? Isn't this nice? This is the only place in this whole facility. I kind of feel silly saying it, but it makes me think of the great out. I think it's the perfect place for a serious conversation. Being surrounded by nature makes me feel happy. I'm not sure what you meant. Are you talking about something that happened in another history? I know what you can do. Someone told me about it once. They said that you have the ability to transport your consciousness through time. Sigma, aren't you here to ask me something? Why I killed them, perhaps? Oh? Why do you think I didn't do it? I'd like to know your reason. Why do you think so? Is that that's why you think Dio can... Then why are you so What?
Alright, fine. You caught me. I killed the old bitch and took her bracelet.
Wait, when did that happen? Isn't that against... What do you mean?
All of humanity. Adults, children, everyone. Everyone! There won't be anyone left! I'd rather die.
Che questo già era abbastanza ovvio.
Sigma, I'm glad you don't think I did it. All of your theories are just, well, like Alice committing suicide. Say she was infected with... She could have been murdered before her symptoms even began to As for Clover and Tenmyoji, I could... You don't have any proof that Clover's message was mirrored, like you say. Or even that it was supposed... Even if it did, that's not conclusive The same goes for Kay. I could have killed them both. Why do you trust me? I'm a machine. How can you trust a machine? What? Have you ever heard of the...
Sì, l'abbiamo già detta, l'abbiamo già detta.
Sigma. You were right. I didn't kill them. How should I... Well, actually, you got most of it right. Well, first, yes. Dio did sneak into the facility. He used the large cargo elevator and came into the warehouse on floor A through the number 9 door. Since the game hadn't started yet, anyone could go through it. Yes, I guess you could say he did get in pretty, but that's because Zero Jr. lured him. Dio wasn't a surprise. Both Zeros knew that he was going to come. In a way, because his presence was an important part of Zero's project. I can't go into that right now. We'd be here forever. Right now, let's just focus on the murder. Anyway, Dio found they made sure he didn't know that he was actually being let. To make sure Zero's project failed, his first step was to pretend to be one of the players. As for how he did that, you had it pretty much right. The old woman was the first one out, and he killed her under the graffiti. He put her bracelet on after he wiped the blood off it with the handkerchief. Then he wrapped the knife up and hid it between the 5th and 6th AB room, counting from the left in their original. Right. After that, he went back into the 5th AB room where Quark was sleeping. Then he just waited for Quark to wake up.
Il problema è che qui il corpo dove l'ha messo?
Nothing. I couldn't do anything. My body had been turned off. Zero Jr. had powered me down. My body wasn't activated until after Dio went into the 5th room. I couldn't help her. All I could do was watch while she was murdered. Everything in this place is controlled by Zero Jr. I couldn't try and prevent Dio from getting in either. Yes, that's right. Zero Jr. moved the room. Me.
Ok.
It took me 10 minutes to get out of my AB room once I was turned back on. I ran over to check on her as soon as I did. Then I carried her back to the room I'd been. Because I was ordered.
Luna, listen to me very carefully.
La sentiamo per la prima volta.
As you already know, the final stage of the project begins in 2 hours.
Quindi, tra virgolette, Akane è immischiata anche con questo Zero.
This will be the culmination of many years of hard work. We cannot afford failure.
Yes, I understand.
Then let's make sure. What is your mission?
Enter the Nonary game as one of the participants and observe the actions of the other players. Ensure that they do what they are supposed to and guide them down the correct paths.
How many players will there be?
Myself and 7 others, ma'am. Will you be participating as...
Yes. Our plan dictates that I must. An individual by the name of Dio will be entering this facility presently. He has been led.
Vabbè, ma quelli non lo. Io quello non lo vado a secondare perché quello mi rompe così tanto il cazzo perché è troppo. Non dico effettivamente come sta parlando adesso, è fastidioso come dice la commentatrice. Comunque è difficile che il back che abbiamo visto sia Aoi, però potrebbe ancora essere. Perché ancora effettivamente loro due sono ancora insieme tecnicmente.
You've been briefed on him already, correct?
Yes. He will murder the first person to leave one of the AB rooms. If a pair is the first out, he'll probably kill both. That's all the information I've been given on him, ma'am.
Is there a problem?
With all due respect, ma'am, I would like to state that I don't feel right about. We know someone is going to be killed, and we're just going to let it. I also have doubts about the use of radical sin. Infecting all these people was such a horrible.
That is none of your concern.
Ma quindi tecnicamente sono tutti malati?
Your only concern is to follow your.
But
Luna, I am giving you I am in command, and you do as I say.
Quindi se sono tutti quanti infetti vuol dire che la maggior parte di loro ha sviluppato gli anticorpi contro la malattia.
You are programmed. You know this.
yes.
Good. Now, I have
Another order, ma'am?
Yes. When you leave the AB room, the person Dio has killed will still. I would like you to move.
Where?
To the room you are about to enter.
But
Not your concern. As a participant in the game, You must have as little knowledge of it as possible. That is why I have made sure you are unable to access any classified data. There are things you must not know. In order for this project to succeed, we need you to be as close to a clean slate as possible. There are some things you already know, which ideally you would not.
Comunque sto cercando di pensare al perché stiano cercando di fare un altro Nonary game, se effettivamente sono Aoi e Akane. Il problema è che cioè il primo aveva senso perché era Aoi che cercava in qualche modo di creare un paradosso in cui faceva salvare Akane. Ma in questo momento io non è che riesco a capire effettivamente quale possa essere lo scopo.
Unfortunately, this is unavoidable.
Soprattutto visto che ci sono visto che ci sono c'è una discrepanza tra il modo in cui lo stanno facendo gigantesca. Il fatto che comunque nel primo non cercavano di uccidere per forza le cose, qui stanno andando un po' oltre.
You must never tell anyone what you know about Dio, or the body, or that you carried it to the sixth. You will have to pretend you know nothing more than the rest.
Is that an order?
Yes. Do I make myself?
Yes. After that, I went into the AP as soon as I stepped inside. But since my brain is in the main computer, so I still saw. While I waited, I used the security cameras to see what was going on. Yes, it was... what I was seeing made no sense. Several of my higher level processes nearly... To think that she would be the first person to come... I think she knew that Dio was going... When she'd said she had one final order for me. I didn't understand. Like a fool, I told her I didn't approve. When I had no idea what she was prepared to do. When she died, whatever I have that passes for a heart felt like it snapped in two.
Tecnicamente, ora ci ho pensato, Termioji potrebbe effettivamente essere Junpei. Cioè, nel senso, mi ricordo il dialogo in cui dicevano che Seven aveva detto a Clover che era scomparso Junpei. Quindi potrebbe tecnicamente aver cambiato nome per qualche qualsivoglia ragione.
Yes. No. She did, but she wasn't the only person. Yes. Yes, we worked together to develop the project, so I suppose technically my orders came from both, and they were both controlling Zero Junior. I told you before that Zero Junior moved. Although that's strictly true, he didn't do it of his own free will. They ordered him to do it. He was following orders just like me. I don't know. I really don't. Maybe they did it so that people wouldn't suspect. Then maybe they wanted you to suspect. You're right. Then maybe they only wanted certain people to be suspicious of. Yes. Perhaps they wanted Alice to find the handkerchief and the knife. That would explain why they moved the room.
Tecnicamente questa sarebbe roba da calcolatori praticamente perfetti, una cosa improbabile come roba.
Yes, I think so. Well, whatever the reasons were, Alice did notice that the room was moved, which meant that Clover also figured it. And just like you said, Alice used the knife too. Clover didn't realize that, though. Or perhaps, in any event, she decided that I must have killed Alice to keep... So she confronted. It was right after the second... Using Phi's timetable, that would be 0 hours, 0 minutes. Yes, that wasn't all I was listening. I know everything that happened in the facility after my body... Yes, I was. I could see and... Anyway, we're at 0 hours. I was in the hallway on floor A when Clover found me and took me to room 2, and we entered at about... She was very... forceful.
I know you killed Ash. Tell me the truth, and I'll let... Now, fess up! I'm only gonna give you one. If you lie, or try... I'll kill you right in...
I told her the truth. I explained that I hadn't that she'd been infected with Radical 6, and it had caused... Clover was never going to believe that. We argued about it for nearly... It wasn't just Alice. She asked me about the murder of the old woman, and about the AB room being... She wasn't very nice, but I couldn't answer any of her... Yes. Then, at about 0 hours, 10 minutes, she stuck her hand in her pocket and started moving. She backed me up against the... and pulled her hand out of her pocket. She was holding the injection gun. I tried to take it away from... I even screamed for her. She refused to let go while we were fighting over it. You mean, because I'm a... One of my orders was always to act like I was one of the players. Any human injected with that amount of tubercularity... No, I collapsed because Zero Jr. turned off the power to my body. He probably felt maintaining the illusion that I was human was probably in his orders too. So to make it look like I had died, he turned the power off. Whatever the case, I don't think Clover ever intended to actually kill. She only took the injection gun to try and threaten. When I collapsed, she checked for my pulse and listened to see if I was breathing. She also shook my body and called out to me if she'd meant to kill me. Why? After a few moments, she ran off to the infirmary to get the AED.
Oh, veramente lo usano.
Yes. Correct. Yes. She ran off toward the infirmary. On the way, she bumped into... Yes. I guess she just saw him. They didn't talk. She just ran past. Yes. I imagine he was cured. He probably wondered what she was doing. But he chose not to go after. He had something else. He seemed pretty surprised to find my body. It didn't take him long to get over it, though. He'd gone there for 2 reasons. One was to get Alice's bracelet. Yeah, but he couldn't find it. Yes, but there was something... He was there to take the knife, and moving it was... No, I don't think so. I think he didn't want anyone to see the engraving on the knife's blade. That's why he hid it so well after he killed the old... Do you remember what it said? There was a word engraved on the blade. Yes. It's the name of the organization.
Sì, ma non lo dovresti chiedere ormai, lo sai.
I don't think so. I'm afraid not. Yes. I don't know about... He's killed 4 people. I'm not really sure he's on anyone's... May I continue? He heard Kay opening the cyan. When he left, he was heading toward... My guess is that he was going after... He found her with the... She was probably planning to just ignore him, and Theo didn't let her.
Hey, wait, just what are you planning to do with that? Thinking about trying to resuscitate Luke? And why would you want to do that? You were the one who killed her, weren't you? The fuck do you think you're doing?
you?
None of your goddamn bitch. Stay out of this, you senile.
Like hell, you son of a...
What are you going to do?
Let's see. About this.
Il coso. Le manette dove le ha prese però?
How cute. You two really look great together, you know?
What are you going to do to us?
Isn't it obvious? I'm gonna handcuff you to a sink. Actually, I already have.
Are you gonna beat us to death or something?
No. Nothing's...
What are you
How'd you like to make a bet?
A bet?
You've got... 20-some minutes until the primary white. So I'd say you've got 25 minutes until they close. If somebody happens to come by here before the doors close, you might live. But if nobody finds you, well...
We'll be penalized.
Exactly. So, I suggest you start screaming for help. Unfortunately for you, just about all the rooms in this place are behind at least 2 nice... So unless they're pretty close, nobody's gonna... Well, I'm off to the floor. Enjoy your last 25... Later.
"25 minutes passed, and of course, by then there were only 3 other people who could have come up. Yes, you were in the crew quarters. Unfortunately for Clover and Tenmyo, once the primary white, both of their bracelets injected them with so... Yes, almost immediately. I think that's when Clover realized she was definitely going to die. That was when she decided to... Just as you said, she wrote on her left thigh with her right... Yes. As for what happened in... Well, I guess I don't really need to tell it. Your theory was essentially what you said.
Effettivamente questo si può anche saltare perché l'abbiamo già... capita all'incirca.
Yes. After they went through the white door, Dio and Kay found when they were done there, they headed back to floor 8. They went to the crew quarters first, then to the infirmary. Of course, they found Clover and Tenmyoji's. Dio expected to find them, of course, but he pretended anyway. Kay checked them over for anything. Right.
Sto finale sta durando tanto.
That's everything that happened. Do you have any questions? Tenmyoji had. Then when Dio attacked him, it fell up. I told him where it was. Do you remember when you were in the rec room with Fun? Right after then. When he left the rec room, he went toward the green. I ran into him at the end of the hallway, where the 3 doors, and that was when I told him. Look, Tenmyo, the center door is on. He took off through it without an... Yes. Right. It only took him As soon as he saw Quark, he ran to his pod. Yes, the display on the pod showed it was obvious he was alive the moment you looked at... Next to the pod, that was how Tenmyoji... I took it off. Aluminum foil. Oh, you found it? Did you know that aluminum foil has electromagnetic shielding
Here's an exciting fact. Your heart creates... Anyway, the point is, your fancy little bracelets we have on that. They're always watching.
Yes, all you have to do is wrap it around your bracelet. Yes. Anyway, I used some aluminum foil to get... Then I put it next to the pot. Oh, I put him there. Remember when we were first looking for... I found him unconscious near the entrance to the golem bay. Yes. No, I was not. I do not have the authority to operate any of this. That's right. Tell you what. To play the Nonary. That was part of the problem. Because she was infected. Zero Senior and the old woman did. It was a necessary evil. It had to happen for the... Clover wouldn't have suspected me, and she wouldn't have accidentally... I wouldn't have collapsed, and Dio wouldn't have... That would have meant the confrontation in the infirmary. Yes. I guess, if you want to look at it that way. Because Dio killed the... He was worried about getting caught, so he tried to kill Kay before he could find... Yes. So that he could pose as one of the participants. To disrupt. The same reason they did all of it was a necessary evil. The project. Sigma, would you hug me?
But why?
Sì, quello si deve disattivare, anche l'audio devi disattivare, perché non ti devono sentire. Tu devi sentire, però dove c'è il microfono ci devi mettere disattivare. Hai visto, sì, però non senti.
This feels...
Casomai la prossima volta lo facciamo insieme.
I'm sorry. My ABT is usually held in place by muscle fiber, but after Clover gave me the two book... This... Does it scare... This is what I really look like. I'm a golem. Just a jumble of metal and plastic that pretend... You believed in me this whole time, even though I look like that? Thank you. Thank you so much.
Va bene,
I
poi
wish I could stay
casomai...
here forever.
Ora c'è Terminator con la faccia Moe.
But I think my time is up. I've done things I really shouldn't. Do you remember what you asked me earlier about if Zero Jr. had reactivated my body? Remember? The truth is, I did. I went to the part of the core that controls Zero Jr. and I hacked it.
I'm making boys.
Yes. That was the first thing. The second. Do you know the second one? If I had really wanted to, I could have saved Clover and Tenmi. Then Kay and Dio probably wouldn't have killed each other. That's not all. I could have stopped Alice from killing herself. And I could have even saved the old woman at the very beginning. In other words, I had the ability, but I didn't. That's the second thing. I broke the first law. I was scared. I was afraid to die. Obviously, hacking the core and taking control of Zero Jr.'s systems is... Golems who don't follow orders can become dangerous. So we're terminating. You lose access to your body, of course. But everything that's stored in the core, your memories, your consciousness, is deleted. Yes, very soon now I'll be gone. Zero Jr. is probably recovering himself right now. Once he's done, I doubt I'll be around. I watched 6 people die and did nothing. I deserve this.
Polly non sembra pensare troppo al condividere.
Oh, Sigma, thank you. I'm really glad I met you. I'm sorry. My time's up. At least I get to die in your arms. Thank you.
Dio, sta cosa è creepissima, sta cosa dell'occhio.
Sigma, and goodbye, Doctor.
In cui ripercorreva gli eventi che portarono al suicidio del serial killer l'assassino che fregò con 2 colpi di pistola Gianni Versace sui gradini fuori casa sua a Miami Beach, che dopo 8 giorni di caccia all'uomo venne stanato da polizia ed FBI in questa casa.
Ci ha messo un po' troppo lo schermo nero. Comunque siamo Tears in the Rain. A Kimmet sbloccato. Siamo pronti per l'ultimo. Ok, tu Gian preparati la cosa della stanza, perché in caso la facciamo qualsiasi, tutte le cose che ci sono le facciamo con quello, con i cosi. Cosa ho sbagliato? Oh no, c'è un problema. Abbiamo un problema. Questa è la seconda. La bomba 2 era quella che mi rimaneva. Io ho segnato questa come bomba 2. E abbiamo un problema adesso. La 2. Questa dovrebbe essere tecnicamente la 2, mi pare. Aspetta, facciamo un attimo una... Tecnicamente c'ho gli screenshot, non capisco perché la password non entrava. È quella che ho appena fatto praticamente. Riapriamo di nuovo. Bomba numero 2. La password quella dovrebbe essere. Dio ha specificato proprio quella password. Cioè, comunque effettivamente sta cosa è fatta molto male, cioè, perché uno si dovrebbe andare a rivedere la cosa. Vabbè, in caso passamelo. In caso passamele tutte, anzi elimino. Ma più che altro queste me le tengo per adesso, però. EQD. Ah, e DQ forse scrivevo io. Era giusto, no, era giusto allora. Niente, ero io che scrivevo male forse. No, invertivo la D e la Q. Non so perché.
Damn, this is crazy. So you did know it. Don't scare me like that,
Invece di parlare, correte che ve ne mancano ancora 2.
Whatever. Point is, we disarmed the amazing. Okay, that just leaves us with a lot. It's, right. Let's go take care of it while you're on a roll.
Quindi la quarta bomba non c'è.
Well, don't just stand there.
È la terza.
Let's go!
E secondo quanto poi è stato ricostruito in questi dettagli la scena del film sembrerebbe solo l'ennesima grande bugia. La scena del film reale, questo è il corpo di derivato ritrovato sulla spiaggia di Amici, totalmente una faccia
Vediamo che numero è la bomba, praticamente dovrebbe essere la terza. O era la 1? No, mi pare forse la 1 quella che stava nel giardino. Ok, la 1. Aspetta un attimo che apro la cosa della 1. Bomba 1. Ok, ce l'ho.
Finally. How many minutes left? It's okay. We can still make it. Just stay calm, all right? You have the input device? Okay. Go. We've done this twice. Do you really need a third? Exactly. What else would I be talking about? Don't sweat it. You did great the last two. I'm sure this one will be a kid. Third time's the charm, right? No, I think mine still works. There's nothing to suggest the first and second times aren't charmed too. Whatever. Just do it. You're the only person who can. Yeah, but I can't remember things as well as you, all right? I'm doing the best I can. Either I haven't seen the stuff you have, I just can't remember it. Maybe we've been going to different worlds. Anyway, I'm counting on you.
Ok. Finalmente ci dovrebbe essere la quarta. Sempre se lui non è riuscito a metterlo.
I am. You said you wish there was another book. I hope you're happy. You're going to get your wish. I remembered something too, just a glimpse. We must have confronted Dio about the bomb. I'm not sure how, but we got him to tell us about them.
Exactly. I've planted 4 bombs. They're the ones numbered 1, 2, and 3. But there's also bomb number 0.
Looks like you remember it too. How much time do we have? Well, hurry up! We need to get to the 0 bomb.
Ok, stiamo andando avanti.
What? Are you telling me you don't know where? You have got to be kidding! Calm down. Just, you need to think. There has to be a clue. Pretend you're Dio. You need to hide the bomb. Where would you hide something? Right. Sigma, wait! Where are you going? Idiot! Do you really think I'd do that?
Questo vale come altro lucchetto oppure un'altra cosa? Oh, non ha fatto l'animazione per una volta, grazie. Ok, effettivamente abbiamo aperto un altro lucchetto.
Here?
Some days you just can get rid of a bomb. Achievement sbloccato. E la bomba dovrebbe essere quello che io ho segnato come numero 4.
About a minute. Hurry!
Ok. Ok, abbiamo finito con le bombe.
Yeah.
Un attimo, mi devo mettere meglio la schermata.
How did you know it was here? Did you see it in another history?
Pretty good guess. Well, you did it. So,
Quello che mi preoccupa adesso è il fatto che una di queste ultime sarà lunga come cosa.
just what? What? What on earth are you talking?
Mamma mia, è troppo stupido.
Doors, 5 minutes.
This is bad. The white doors have opened. We need to hurry. Everyone else is waiting for it. What the hell are you going on? Just go!
Oh, thank goodness. I'm so glad.
So, did you disable?
Don't you mean in your sleep?
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. Good job, you guys. What? Huh?
You're disgusting.
Sì.
1 minute.
We need to hurry.
Everybody know who's in there? All right, then let's move.
Ten seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
Bello che ora ci dobbiamo mettere pure a leggere i segreti.
Pro Max.
Quindi tecnicamente dobbiamo perdere un po' di tempo. Sto perdendo un paio di frame, vedo, non tanti. Nella stream sono allo 0.2% di frame persi in tutta la stream, quindi non la starete percependo chissà quanto. In poche parole, ogni tanto vi dovrebbe scappicchiare Q. La stanza si chiama Q. Ok. Ah, ok, è il cielo.
Well, there are doors. The one we came in, and that one, which I'm assuming is the exit.
Ok, preparati a dirmi le soluzioni subito, perché tanto così almeno ci spieghiamo.
The plaque on the door just said Q.
Anche, Andrea, anche.
Really? Well, someone's just being a...
Huh?
Nothing. Maybe the Q is for question.
If there was a deck of cards here, maybe the Q would be for queen.
Right. Well, we need to get out of here. Let's find a way to get the door open.
We also need to find this. I've got enough BP to open the door, but you guys need to play the AB game.
Yeah.
If we can get those star keys, we should be able to play the AB game as many times as we need. So...
It's just a matter of time until we get the point.
Right. Good.
Okay.
Ora il problema è questo, la stanza è completamente bianca, come faccio a sapere cosa devo interagire? Ok. Ok, che devo fare? Oh no. Cos'è, campo minato? Oh, cazzo. Io non ho idea di come risolverla sta cosa. Ma mi fa cliccare tutto, come faccio a capire cosa sto cliccando giusto e cosa sbagliato? Ok. Questo è al lato, questo è qui al lato. Ma tecnicamente quella in alto a sinistra come la devo toccare? Che c'è quella. C'è la mano, non si deve toccare? Se no inviami un'immagine e eseguita lì. Ok. No, così non ci capisco niente, veramente. Non si può entrare là dentro? Ok. Ok. Questi? Ok. Ok. Riga al centro a destra. Ok. Ok, ora? Vai, ci sono? Questa? Ok. Ok. Aspetta, tu inizi a scrivere. Ho l'impressione che forse non ci arriviamo. Prime due in basso. Ah, perché ancora devi continuare. Ok. Ok, dati di nuovo. Poi sto muro niente? O ancora sempre questo? Ok, quello con i dati. Quindi questo. Ok, allora non è quello con i dati. Ok, questo qua. Ok, non questo, questi qua sotto. O quelle che avevo messo io. Ok, ora. Ah, ok. C'è qualche altro qui? Oh, dobbiamo iniziare a fare queste cose qui. Ok. Adesso? Ok. Iniziamo da questo? Che è quello più facile da dire cioè, se è come quello lì vecchio che abbiamo fatto in modo numerico sembra più semplice. Tecnicamente prima mi sa che devo prendere i dardi. Ok, dimmi il punteggio che devo fare. Verde 13. Ok, blu 14. E rosso 11. Ok, ottimo. Ok, il prossimo. Facciamo i dadi. Rosso con 6. Ok, dimmi dove. Se vuoi puoi anche mettere DX, SX per dirmi destra, sinistra, su, giù per andare più velocemente. Ok. Ok, poi. Ok. Ok. Va bene. Verde con 3 o verde con 1? Ok. Ok, ultimo verde. Ok. Ottimo. Ora andiamo nel coso quello di strano. Ok. Questo e questo li devo cliccare tutti e due? Ok, ora. Ok, ora. Questo? Ok. Ah, infatti nelle schede c'è scritto EB, non me ne ero reso conto. Ah, queste erano le cose che dovevamo fare, ok. Means for a big game Q edition, 3 people will definitely choose Alley, 3 people will definitely choose Betray, one is a mysterious mirror man. Ok. Facciamo entrambi, quindi cerchiamo prima di fare quello lì per il file. Prima il file, poi l'uscita, ma tanto li facciamo tutti e due insieme. Ok, poi? Ok. Stessa cosa di prima di nuovo, ok. Ok. Inizia a scrivere gli altri in caso. Ok. Ok. Ci manca un'ultima cosa però. Grazie Gian per la soluzione. Sole, stella, luna. Ok. Che cos'è quel coso? Ma è bruttissima quella Tracer. Ok, redacted. Abbiamo preso tutti i file segreti. Andiamo a leggere. Ah, il vero nome di Zero the Third è Lagomorph, ok? che siete un po' stronzi, però tecnicamente prendere sta cosa mi dovreste dire le verità, non dirmi cose. Cioè, ho visto che alcune erano molto simili tra di loro. Sole e stella. Consummate Collection. Per il fatto che abbiamo preso tutti quanti i file, mi sa, infatti. Cosa stava facendo del mioci? Doctor of Escapology Escapist. Ce ne ha dati 2 di achievement, ok.
Huh. It opened.
We should get back to the Flore warehouse.
What?
You're right. Guess it was set to turn on when we...
It looks like an authentication. I think we need to put in an...
yeah, but what?
Stavolta ce n'è solo uno, non ne ha 2 teste, il leone. O la password è sempre la stessa. E cazzo, qual è ora? Mi ricordo di essere... Non è Memento Mori. Il ti è passo che ho già preso. Sì, perché se non sono quelli che erano nell'altra password non li so. Cioè non me li ricordo. Ah.
Sigma, look!
Akane. Her name is Akane. I've been looking for her for a bit.
She's a hologram.
Akane.
I see you finally, Ra. I've been waiting for you. Well, I suppose that's slightly inept. What you see now is a holographic message. Unfortunately, this means I will not be able to answer your questions. I hope you will understand. Now, where to be? You probably have a great many questions. What day is it? Where are we? Who is Zero? And what does he have to do with Akane Kurash? But I imagine there is one question that rises above. Why were we brought? The answer answer to that is simple. Everything that has happened here is part of our plan. All of this was required for the success of the AB. I assume you heard the name, but in any event, you were all needed in order to execute our plan. The Nonary game was necessary for the same reason. Your question now, I imagine, is just what is this AB project? The answer to that is, allow me to explain. We created the AB project for one purpose: to transport the consciousnesses of two people into the past. Those two people are you, Sigma, and you, Phi. Have you figured out what I assume you saw the Q on it? Stands for quantum. That makes this the quantum room. Take a look at the rear of the room. Do you see that large? That houses our quantum. The systems that control this entire facility run on that machine. That includes the construct you refer to as Zero Junior, as well as all of them do their thinking in that body. Isn't that strange? It seems contrary to how we perceive the world. The body, the thing that you see and interact with, is somewhere else.
Già siamo alla fine?
But the mind and all its thoughts are in this body. Perhaps it isn't so. Perhaps humans are the same, with our minds and thoughts existing separate from our body. Our core is in our head. We all have individual brains, think individual thoughts, and act according to individual will. That makes communication difficult. So, we're forced to rely on inefficient mediums, like language, photographs, non-verbal cues, etc. To transmit. Each one of us is an individual, and we have no direct connection to anyone else. But is that real? In the dimensions we are most familiar with, yes, it is. If we look at things from another higher dimension.
Effettivamente sta cosa mi fa incazzare, cioè, qual è stato il senso di salvarla nel primo se poi deve morire in questo? Cioè, alla fin fine, se Junpei non l'ha mai incontrata, non l'ha mai trovata, è frustrante come cosa, cioè, dal mio punto di vista. But if you look at the roots from a third higher dimension, you see things that might appear to be separate from one another in 3 dimensions could be connected to one another. If you look at them, doesn't that at least seem like it could be a possibility? I believe that is how human consciousness actually works. Well, I'm not the only. Zero and I share.
Morphogenetic field theory.
Now, when I talk about, I'm referring to the 4th dimension used in Minkowski space-time. Let's start with a single dimension, where all that exists is a point. Connect points to one another, and you have a line. In one dimension, the only surface you can create is that, a line. But move to 2 dimensions and create more lines, and you can create shapes. These are 2-dimensional. Move up to 3 dimensions, and you can connect these shapes to one another and form 3-dimensional. Now you have a 3-dimensional surface, which encompasses a volume of... Connect 3 dimensions.
Guarda, se non gli faccio finire il dialogo, però è per cercare di risparmiare tempo.
on that fourth dimensional axis that our minds are. If that was true, then what would prevent anyone from sending their consciousness backward? That theory is the foundation of the A. The A represents after, and the B represents... It probably sounds silly to you, a ridiculous story made up by a man, but look at what's happened. You've seen many different worlds and timelines, haven't you, Sigma? And what about you, Phi? Am I wrong? Tenyoji should know what I'm talking about. I believe you experienced something very similar nearly half a century ago. You sent your consciousness to the past.
Quindi 100 anni. Sono passati 100 anni.
It was a long time, perhaps.
Yeah, of course I do. How could I forget? That little girl was you, Akane.
Wait! Akane, wait!
Oh, Tenmu, I can almost... You don't need everything is... I will see you again one day, but I'm going to have to ask you to wait just a little longer.
Wait! Akane!
Comunque è praticamente confermato che lui è Junpei. Presumo che siamo verso il finale. Manca penso ancora un pochettino.
Thank goodness. It will take some time for them to recover, but they should be fine.
Good.
Indeed.
Thank you, Luna. And thanks for finding the medicine, you guys. Thank you so much.
No need to thank us.
Oh, chi la fa l'aspetti praticamente.
Oh, we found those in the crew quarters.
Grazie per avermelo spiegato.
Before you returned, we went to check on the bomb in room 2. Of course, the bomb was indeed turned. Thank you again for dealing with him. You are, quite literally, like you have my eternal
No, I'll let you handle. I chose betray in the last round. You probably don't trust me right now.
Excuse me, I apologize for interrupting. but I think you should be the one to vote in the next round.
Why?
You already have 9 B. There's no reason for you to choose, you see? Not necessarily.
What does it matter what he suggests? We're almost there. We just have to play the A-B game 3 more times. Then we can all get 9 points. But that means each representative has to choose ally.
Okay, I'll vote. You sure you're all right with this?
Shall we open the door?
An ambidextrous 40?
Oh, right. We have to...
Oh, well, we could, but then each voter would be stuck inside the AB room for
Okay, let's go back to the...
I agree. Please,
Hold on. I just remembered. The AB room on the left, one of the other histories,
Ah, ecco, mi ricordavo che che c'era una timeline in cui lei non c'era.
Maybe because she wasn't murdered. Do you remember what Akane said?
Tecnicamente però Dio non potrebbe entrare.
Exactly. Perhaps she was saying her own fate wasn't decided. The history where she's alive and the history where she's murdered are both real right now.
Oh.
No, we haven't opened the box. We haven't found a body. But we haven't found her alive yet. In other words, we haven't actually observed her. The hologram was a recording from before this.
The next time we meet, I'm so come, I'll be waiting.
Il singolo era fantastico. A volte avevo l'impressione che fosse una provocazione, ma musicalmente era...
Manca davvero tanto comunque alla fine, Gian. Come dove continua ed abbiamo finito. Ma c'era bisogno? Ah, all'inizio? Vediamo se ci riusciamo. La cosa mi preoccupa. Ok.
No, this is one of the AB rooms. Damn, I guess you did lose your memory. Check your bracelet. Mine's the same. No, I think we woke up a little earlier. Push the buttons on the side of your bracelet. We didn't wake up this long before the primary door. I think we're about an hour. Yeah. Akane might still... We got back before Dio killed her. I think. Right. We're here for one reason.
Non mi ricordo le password di sta stanza però.
Exactly.
Se me la fanno fare.
Don't need to tell me twice. Let's go.
Non ho come connessione alla chat. Non me le ricordo io le cose di sta stanza, dai. Cazzo. Questo era 0. Sì, mi fai guardare sotto. Odio quando fanno mi fai guardare. Porca puttana. Odio ste cose. Non me lo ricordo però. 3 era il bambino. Ah, è vero, la password del... Niente. Sono io che sono stupido. Tecnicamente se metto l'altra password funziona lo stesso. Io voglio provare. Ok, sì, tecnicamente la fa come funziona. Però non c'è niente. Ok, stella, stella, stella. Perché non l'ha presa? Cioè, ma che stronzatesta. Cioè, il dialogo hanno fatto e basta. Cioè, per fare perdere tempo. Ma perché deve fare sempre il condaloro? Cioè, perché è stupido? Il gioco di Batman.
He's fine, just unconscious.
No, è piuttosto vivo, lo vedo che è sveglio.
I don't think he saw me. He probably has no idea what happened to him. He had it coming.
So you came. I've been waiting for you. You're here to hear the rest. Have been stabbed in the heart by this young man and died. Yet, although, that reminds me, I haven't thanked you. Thank you. I very much appreciate you saving.
Hold on. How do you know about being stabbed by Dio? Are you an Esper too?
Yes, indeed I am. I am able to jump through time, just like you.
Più che altro sei in grado di creare paradossi inesistenti, però va bene.
Because I had to. Think back. Why are you here? If I hadn't been killed by Dio, no one else would have been murdered. Consequently, your own abilities would never have manifested. I did explain The purpose of the AB project was to send the two of you to the past. In order for that to happen, some death was necessary. When a human brain is faced with danger, its information is processed more quickly, and time almost seems to slow. Unfortunately, that in itself isn't enough to send oneself through time. The amplitude of the consciousness is simply too small. In order to increase the amplitude, we need to slow down the brain before the increase happens.
No, in caso facciamo finta che se dobbiamo farne una domani, la live di domani, quella è una continuazione di quella di stasera.
You pull back on the rubber band, and then the potential energy you stored in the band is released and converted into that's what fires the bullet out of this now. While a slingshot can only fire in one direction, when the bullet of your consciousness is fired from the slingshot of your brain, it travels past the three-dimensional world. From that perspective, time is no longer. In other words, you can travel to the future. Your consciousness has been released from the three-dimensional. In order for that to happen, I had to infect.
We're infected with radical...
Yes. Don't you remember? Luna should have told you about it in another...
Are infecting all of these people was...
Every single one of you has been infected. Well, apart from Luna. Unfortunately, we needed to slow your minds in order to store up. Then we provided a dire situation. That the result is what you are now. Your consciousness now occupies 4 Even that, however, wasn't enough. You had the ability to travel, but your memory, if the project was to succeed, you had to be able to retain that was the reason you were forced to jump. So with each jump, your ability to remember improved. Eventually, you would be able to retain. That is why we made you play. That was why you had to select different By forcing specific choices, we could cause you to...
Ok.
Una delle cose più incredibili della IDS
Yes.
Non fu l'unico ad avere un'esplosione di creatività
Haven't I told? Death was on. You were all destined. Sacrifices had to be made. Ah. I'm sure you'll think.
What? Just when is eventually
in a future not. I'm going to keep this, but it's almost. No. In a few moments, you'll. This is the way it has. Don't fight it. Logomorph.
Yes.
Logomorph?
You call him Zero Jr. His official Logomorph, this is an unlock my brain.
Compliance.
I cheat.
Now, I have put the bracelet.
Però manca il sangue, quindi non lo posso sapere.
His body in the 5th AB room.
That's the one Quark is.
Correct. I will move him. I will also put your bodies. Once that's done, I will reset its puzzle to recreate the history that your consciousness is about to leave your body and return to the future. Your body will be emptied, and your other conscious. If your bodies aren't back in the 3rd AB room by...
So you're saying some version of us is going to wake up in that room and repeat... Well, I guess this could actually be our second...
You are exactly correct. Lastly, I'll tie it onto your ankle so that you won't lose it. Tu fui ego erit.
It's Latin. It means what I am, you will be.
Yes. It will help you meet someone who's... Go. Return to the future. You won't be alone.
Va bene, Doc.
I will be at your... Now hurry.
Ok. Beh, che siamo quasi alle 40 ore di gioco.
Ah, looks like...
Why are we?
Do you know what happened at the...
Kay and I went back to the
We waited and waited, and the two of you...
So we went to the warehouse.
We found you passed out in front...
Kay and I hurried back here with you. You mean what happened along? Huh.
Hey, what are you...
What am I? Chopped liver?
Back among the conscious and not...
Yeah, thanks.
Grandpa told me what you did. Thanks for finding the medicine.
Really grabbing at straws here, aren't you?
Ormai è fissato.
Not really my...
Oh, whatever. Now that you guys are awake, all we gotta do is open the...
What are you talking about?
Look at your bracelet.
I've got 15. That means I got 6 more points while I...
You've been asleep for more than 2 hours. We've played the AB game.
Yes, of course, the color and group assignments were shuffled around each, but no matter who voted...
Yes.
And now all of us have enough to leave.
Lasciamo Dio lì. Appeso, così non lo so, cioè muore. Cercate di resistere con me perché non lo so, io non vorrei fare staccare adesso e poi continuare domani tipo 10 minuti e finire.
Haven't I? Death was on. Sacrifices had to.
Come on, let's go. Let's open the door and get up.
Ah. In caso quella la facciamo a parte. La facciamo in caso domani, perché domani avrei detto che era meglio forse fare un giorno di pausa. Però in caso semmai lo facciamo dopodomani. O comunque quando finiamo quella sezione lì, se vi va bene. Un giorno di pausa però ce lo prendiamo tra questo e Zero Time Dilemma. Perché quello penso vada come extra.
Yes, just get on with it.
Quindi stiamo lasciando qui Dio, ottimo. Però è bello, lo stanno lasciando con la cosa. Lo stanno lasciando con la cosa, con le manette, quindi tecnicamente muore lo stesso lì. Anche perché tecnicamente non dovrebbe continuare a fare le big game. O non continuano.
The number it will
Stiamo per ricevere le risposte. Però effettivamente loro sono stronzi rispetto ai ragazzi del primo gioco, perché almeno lì Hanno se lo sono portati dietro.
2, 1, 0. The number.
Cioè almeno comunque a Dio lo potevano liberare mentre era incosciente, perché così almeno non ci muore perché va a mangiare le cose che ci sono là dentro. Cioè se ne sta lì.
The number this ends. The Nonary game.
Comunque è la seconda volta in tutto il gioco che usciamo,
Thank you. As the game is over, all doors other than.
Però mi dispiace deluderti, Gian. Dobbiamo fare una cosa. No, dobbiamo fare una cosa che abbiamo fatto anche per l'ultimo episodio di 999. Un po' più veloce sta porta però.
Looks like we did it.
Yes, we should keep moving.
You know what this place.
Volevo dargli un ultimo saluto perché è stata una persona straordinaria. Non ha mai ferito nessuno e lo amavano tutti.
Avevo scritto sopra un biglietto, ne resterà soltanto uno, una citazione da Highlander per il quale i Queen realizzarono la colonna sonora. E lo attaccai sulla porta e accesi una candela. All'esterno della casa di Fred.
Whoa! You're saying the air outside is full of that horrible.
Ricordo tristissimo quella serata.
Why? How did all this did no, that's not possible.
We've come this far. We can't. Let's go outside. There's no way to know what's really going on.
All right.
Which is amazing. We had some nasty reports in the scene. Some of the
Where the hell are we?
The desert?
I figured that out.
I don't know. I think I know what day it is. Look at the moon. It's red, right? That means today's the total.
So?
Remember the astronomy magazine in the lab? Well, the next eclipse like this was gonna be on. So.
Wait a minute, let me get this straight. Are you suggesting we were sleeping for a week after we...
I think so.
Però la cosa è strana, perché lei fa questa Questo appunto, se tecnicamente te oggi dovrebbe avergli detto la verità su chi è. Dimmi che non è un... Dimmi che non è lo studio Trigger. Ah, ok.
Zero told me to stay. I think he was worried I'd spill the beans. He said if I didn't toe the line, he wouldn't just kill me. And I agreed, like an idiot. And brought just so it's such an idiot. So, that being the case, might as well start with this. I meant what I said before. That up there is the moon's shadow. Think about it. If that's the moon's shadow, then what's it falling on?
Parte.
That's Earth?
Ah, no, okay.
Yeah. It's not the red moon you get from a lunar eclipse. Again, this isn't a lunar eclipse. It's anybody in the black spot down there is looking up at the moon covering the sun.
The moon, of course. This is the lunar surface. We were just inside a moon base.
Ah, ok.
No way. No. How do you expect us to believe this can't be the moon?
Yeah, that's pretty ridiculous. Besides, if this was the moon, how do you explain the gravity? The moon only has 1/6 of the Earth's gravity.
E non è un...
So what's this?
E non è un deserto.
See? That looked perfectly normal.
Yes, it looked that. You were right about the gravity. I was one of the people who knew this wasn't. Well, I suppose I'm not people, if we're being.
Excuse me?
Please just listen. Alice, you were infected with. Then we gave you the Excelavir, which cured. The Radical 6 isn't completely gone, though. Some of its symptoms stick around for a while.
What symptoms?
Well, Radical 6 can slow down your brain's processing speed. It can take a while for your brain to get back up to speed. Every one of us has been infected. In other words, all of our brains have been processing information at a much lower speed. If you evaluated the root of 1/6, you'll get enough. That means our brains are running at something slightly less than half speed. As you said before, the moon's gravity is about 1/6. The time that it takes for an object to fall is inversely proportional to the square root of the gravitational.
Oh no, devo iniziare a dire di nuovo cose
Since the
difficili.
gravity is lower on the moon, that means the time increases. I guess that's a little technical. Let me give you an example. Say you drop an apple from it will take approximately 1 second to hit the ground. On the moon, however, that time would be 1 second times root 6, which would be approximately.
Che deve essere sempre root
5
6.
seconds. I used 4.9 meters because it matches up with the acceleration of gravity nicely. But it could be anything. The gravity constant is, well, a constant. You could drop something from 10 centimeters or 10 meters and it would be. Does that make sense? So now we've established that on the moon, things fall 6 times slower. That being the case, what would happen if someone's brain slowed down by root 1/6? To them, 2.45 seconds would feel like 1 second. 4.9 seconds would feel like. But it's not hypothetical. That's what's been happening to every one of us.
Però tecnicamente così non è giusto, perché loro avendo il braccialetto e potendo vedere l'ora, non si può però rendere conto del fatto che per loro il tempo sta andando molto più lentamente.
Wait, you're saying that's the reason we didn't notice the weaker grab? Are you sure you didn't know to think back? Huh? You and Sigmund Phi said something about how you felt.
It's kind of like my body is. I'm sort of.
Ah, quindi lei non è magica. Non è Batman.
Wait, this is great. That can't possibly be Earth out there. Look at it. I've seen photos of Earth, and that thing is just...
Before we get into that, I should... This isn't New Year's Eve in 2000. Today is January 27th. No.
Don't tell me.
Still no.
And just what...
It's 74. 2074.
Quando Barcellona ha festeggiato il suo 25esimo anniversario, mi è sembrata una buona occasione per fare ciò che Fred
I don't blame you if you don't believe me, but it's the truth.
How can you be sure?
It's not that hard. Quark and I left Earth on January 23rd, 2074. Solar eclipses are easy to predict. We've known that there'd be one on the 27th for a long time. That's just science.
Quindi tecnicamente stanno bene nella Terra.
Nobody can change that.
But why is the Earth...
That's along about 45 years ago, on April 13th, 2029, there were 18 annihilation reactors operating in various parts of the world. On the 13th, all 18 of them went up. All at this explosion was about 180,000 times as powerful as the atom bomb they dropped. I suppose it started a few months before. The government had a test site for a future Mars mission out in the middle of Nevada.
Che era il test, cioè che era la cosa dove avevano fatto il primo... cioè il secondo Nonary game. E anche il primo, ovviamente.
Doesn't quite convey that the point is, Radical 6 claimed its first victims there. It didn't take long for it to spread to the rest of the world. Like Luna explained, the virus slowed it eventually. And also, pretty soon, the bodies started. Some people would take a dive off a building or shoot themselves in the head. You know, but for some it was poison or fire, or asphyxiation, or the noose. Plenty of people jumped in front of trains, or one pilot on a passenger airline drove his plane into the ground. Most forms of transportation ground to a halt pretty fast. That meant food couldn't get distributed, and thousands of people who weren't even infected died from starvation. Everywhere you went, there were just piles of corpses. I don't know what hell's like, but I imagine it's a lot like that. After a while, people who managed to avoid getting infected started trying to get in touch with them. They got a hold of some radios and organized a couple meetings. There was only one thing to discuss. How could they get rid of the answer, they decided, was pure. They figured they could just roast the surface of the Earth, and that'd kill the virus off. On April 13th of 2029, they put their plan into effect. That plan was to detonate all 18.
Quindi scorre radioattive pur di togliere una malattia. È un po' estremo.
Now the truth is, that's mostly just rumor. But I've got my own theories. I think that the bombers had already been infected. And when they died, they took Bill the ultimate "if I die, you're coming with me" gesture. I bet you money they'd all lost it long before they got to the react, killing most of the world. No matter how bad things had gotten, was not a saint, even if it wasn't directly responsible. Radical 6 killed most of the people on Earth. Anyway, why it happened isn't that important. The point is, it happened. You ever heard of nuclear winter? Well, the explosion threw a ton of crap up into the stratosphere, where it joined up with smoke and ash from all the fire, blotted out the sun for 7 years. Plants withered, and animals died by the millions. A few humans who were left banded together to survive. There were rough times. Eventually they were over, though. The sky cleared and the sun came back. Plants started blooming again. The animals that hadn't died out completely began to reappear. Things weren't quite back to normal. It's been 45 years now. But there's still quite a bit of dust and ash in the air. That's what you're seeing. You know why a sunset's red? Well, blue and green light have short wavelengths, and they scatter when they run into debris in the air. Red light, on the other hand, has a longer wavelength, which means it'll get more.
Ah, ok, Axel, va bene. Grazie per la spiegazione un'altra volta.
So there you are. The Earth looks red because that's the only color of light that can make it through the atmosphere.
Quanto manca ancora?
Hey, Sigma, I think I figured something. I figured out why there's an extra E. Yeah, the one.
Oh,
I
finalmente.
think it's an anagram. Just like on floor A. God damn it, Sig, knock it off! Memento mori, if the ninth lion. If you rearrange the letters, you get... The man on the moon rules the infinite time. See? You need 6 E's to get that, so they stuck an extra one in ninth. I think it's a message for us from Zero Senior, and I remember what she was telling us?
We created the to transport the consciousnesses of two people into the past.
My God, you don't get it? They're saying we rule the infinite time. They weren't just talking about having us jump a couple hours. I think they're planning to send us back. Yeah. I think so. Well, Akane should be able to tell us. Let's go pay her a visit. Come on. Remember what she said when she gave you...
To flee.
Well, come on. What are you waiting? Let's go.
What? Did you forget something? You mean Akane? I'll take that as a yes. Let me accompany you then.
Wait, why do you know about Akane?
I'll tell you when we get there now, if you please.
I'm coming with you folks. Just said the magic word.
I'm going to then. So am I. Hey, is this Akane?
Yeah, you know her real well.
Wait, you're serious? What the hell is going on?
The number 9 door on floor A is shut forever once the game... Assuming Zero Jr. was telling the truth, the door on floor...
Yeah.
Any idea where Akane might be? Wait, you mean...
Poi mi ero anche dimenticato di sta cosa.
Is Akane really? What should we do? Are we gonna dig her out?
Era un ragazzo napoletano nato nel 1873 in una famiglia di 11 amici e la sua unica istruzione veniva dal padre del suo quartiere. A 11 anni divenne l'apprendista di un ingegnere locale. Sua madre andava a
What is this? It doesn't look like a...
Yeah, it's a treatment pot.
Oh my god.
It is, isn't it?
Quindi tecnicamente se i tre che hanno viaggiato, cioè sono stati congelati sono... Ah no, effettivamente se c'è questa, sono 4 le persone che possono essere state messe in trio stato. Quindi tecnicamente Fi potrebbe anche essere uno di loro.
Let's see what's inside. No good. I think it's locked.
Treatment pod TP0 stage 2 will once stage 2 is
What? So, Miss Akane's like an... Then we gotta wait till...
So how about you tell us your story while we wait, Kay? Specifically, why do you know Akane?
I remembered.
What do you remember?
Everything. I was born and raised in this facility. It's called Rhizome 9. A rhizome is an underground plant stem that spreads by sending out roots. Kind of makes sense, doesn't it? This facility is a little like a rhizome. Supposedly, that's why they call these installations that. The number comes from the facility's number. There are 54 rhizomes on the moon, and this is the 9th one. Well, I suppose the other ones don't really matter to you, do they? In any event, I grew up here with Akane and Zero C. I watched them create the AB...
The AB...
Yes. Its purpose is to send Phi and Sigma, or their consciousnesses at least. Yes.
So, you want us to change his... Go back and keep Radical 6 from getting out, and stop the reactors from That's our mission?
Well, not... It's true that the ultimate goal of the project is to keep Radical 6 from spreading to the general population. But even if you do make it back, you won't be able to do much by now. It's already...
Too late?
Let me begin at the beginning. You might be thinking that Zero Senior and Akane were the ones who created all this, but that's not entirely correct. They only followed the histories they'd already seen. It was the only choice they had. Nothing less than the future of mankind is at stake. We need the two of you to jump through timelines while maintaining your memory. That is why you had to play the AB game, and why the chromatic doors were necessary. By forcing multiple options, you could make numerous jumps. We speculated that jumping more would strengthen your memories. The puzzles were also there for a purpose. Some theories hold that a moment of insight when you solve a puzzle strengthens your connection to the... That was the reason. Your infection with Radical 6 was also a vital part of our plan. By slowing down your brain's processing speed, we can store your... With that energy stored up, we just had to provide a life or death situation to launch your consciousness into the fourth... Like a bullet from...
Wait. Hold on just a minute. You keep talking about Sigma, but what about the rest of us? Why did you bring us here?
That's simple. In earlier histories, you were all here in Rhizome. We needed you here to accurately replicate those Although I suppose that's probably not a good enough explanation for... In a sense, though, it is the truth. Our primary goal was to replicate... Yes. I suppose I should... Very well. I will try and do so in a way you can... First, Alice and Chloe... They were abducted 45 years and 1 month ago. On December 22nd, the location is Earth, more specifically, Los Angeles, California, correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
After being kidnapped, your bodies were sent to a facility under Akane's direction. You were placed in treatment pods and immediately put into cold sleep. 4 months later, you arrived at this facility. The date you finally arrived was April 14th, 2029. Your trip from Earth to this facility was aboard a spaceship powered by an annihilation. Following your arrival, your pods were placed in long-term storage. Does that make sense?
Non ce la facciamo. Niente, però non so quanto manca, però mi sa che ancora manca abbastanza dialogo. Non so perché se continuiamo a leggere poi arriviamo in un punto. Va bene, allora rimandiamo anche l'altra cosa per domani. Vabbè, buonanotte. A domani.